Good morning, everyone. We're about to bring you the latest COVID-19 UAE updates. However, if you found this podcast through an article, which so many of you are doing, please hit that subscribe button wherever you get your podcasts so you can get your Dubai news daily. Good morning, Dubai. Welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show, where we go through all the trending stories that everyone in Dubai is talking about. Stay tuned for later in the show. What a show we have in store for you today. We have an absolutely massive Expo 2020 announcement. Also, fingers crossed, Jumana Khan, the social media legend, is going to be joining us in studio.
And also, we'll be talking about Dubai University finally announces graduation dates after immense pressure from their students, as well as booster shots of Pfizer-BioNTech and Sputnik vaccines have been approved in the UAE.
And if that's not all, the UAE dropped that we're going to space even further than the last mission. We'll get to that in a second. But before we do, we realized in this studio that we have a bit of a disconnect in generations and our lingo, because Simran will come in and she'll say something and I'll be like,
what is that?
What
Is that?
And there's been some before. And what's the latest?
Quiche. I think this is from your time though.
Quiche?
Because it's from a show that
delicious tart out of the oven that's savory.
You would think, right? That's what you would think.
That's so
quiche. Like, that's so yummy. But apparently...
No? That's not how you use it. You're like, that is a quiche that I'm going to eat. That's what a quiche is. I'm going to eat the quiche. Thanks, Mom. This is really nice quiche.
Okay, but if it turned into one of the slangs, what would you think it means? Something that's yummy. No? Quiche. That's quiche. Or that's cute.
No, because it reminds me of like a bit of a rude word to do with bodily functions, actually.
Quiche.
I don't know if I'm a massive fan of the word quiche.
No, but it means quiche. Hotter than hot. Quiche. So it's like, look at quiche, Casey. Quiche, like hotter than hot.
Do you know this? Quiche, hotter than hot.
So it's from...
First of all, by the way, if I'm going to have a word that means hotter than hot, I'm going to have something that's really, really good. A quiche in terms of tarts and savory treats it's all right. It's not hot.
You know what? I just don't get it. Well, how these words get chosen. We can try doing a word put in the Urban Dictionary and see if it flies. Other word, no cap, we learned from Ali. Like, but what is that? Like, how did that even come about?
Cap.
Lies. Okay, no cap means no lies. Cap means lies.
Anything else?
Sliving. You know that.
Sliving.
Paris Hilton. Thanks to Paris Hilton.
Do you want to give people a quick rundown of what sliving means? For those of you who don't know, I'm sure that's in the very small minority. For those of you who don't know what sliving is, sliving to me sounds like slithery snake, like being a bit of a deviant misdemeanor person.
Really?
That's what
Does it not sound like slaying and living your best life? Like slaying? Sliving.
That's so funny because slaying and living your best life are also to me newish terms.
Slaying? Yeah. Oh, please. You've been using slaying for like years now.
Please, do you know these terms? Do you use them or do you use them ironically? Do you know what I mean? Because I used to use lol ironically and now I use it so much that I actually say lol rather than laughing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that.
Anyone? Slaying? Living? Is
Are you woke? Are you guys woke with the millennial lingo? It's
Ali Shahir, give us some feedback on these words.
Ad-libs are a thing too as well.
What?
Ad-libs.
Ad-libs?
Yeah.
What's ad-libs?
Like, you know when Post Smoke's like, BAH! That one.
What? I'm so confused.
For example, I would say, and then Shahir would say, BAH!
Shahir is so cool. He actually jumped in. You just jumped in. It just rolled off the tongue. Is this how people are communicating?
Yeah. Like, my friend is sitting with me right now.
Yeah.
Like, I would say, and then he would stay. He's staying in the living area, and he would say, "Wow!" and he would just shout.
It's just so you know that things are going good. Is that what that means? Okay.
It's like.
Oh, yeah, that's okay. Let's just do the whole show like that.
I think we're not. I think we're going to Nicki Minaj. We're going to Cardi B.
Oh, okay, no.
Do it again.
Bow.
Bow. Okay. Good morning to you guys from me. And if you don't know, this is what the kids are doing.
What the show is all about.
That's what the show's all about. But moving into more exciting news that's bigger than just us. Stop it, Ali. Just be like communicating. Burr. Okay, jumping into our top story announced yesterday, breaking news, and it's even impossible to believe that this news is coming out while Expo 2020 is coming on, but it's part of the year of the 50. The UAE announces the next space mission to Venus. So in further proof that the UAE's ambition knows no bounds, they have announced their next space mission. This is super cool. His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Vice President and Prime Minister of the UAE and ruler of Dubai, he confirmed yesterday that the UAE now aims to explore the asteroid belt in our solar system. Wow. This is wow. This is a 3.6 billion kilometer journey. They will fly by Venus and to 7 asteroids, landing on the last asteroid. We will actually be the first Arab nation to land on an asteroid. This is the most ambitious space mission from our region. The journey is in fact 7 times further than the Hope probe to Mars, if that gives you any idea of the scale.
Okay, so the announcement is part of the UAE's ambitious year of the 50 project, and Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi, added the launch of a new project to explore Venus, and the asteroid belt sets an ambitious new goal for our country's beginning space program. The UAE is determined to make a meaningful contribution to space exploration, scientific research, and our understanding of the solar system.
Just phenomenal. Like, do you remember the excitement for the UAE Arabs to Mars? Like, it was, you know, blasted, I was going to say blasted on the Burj Khalifa, and also a rocket blasted into space that was predominantly UAE made. You know, we had all of the excitement of this launch, and this is another step further, and it's 7 times further away. I can't even grasp that.
Yeah.
Than the space mission to Mars, and we're going to be the first Arab nation to land on an asteroid. So another huge momentous step in, as Simran said, the early space career that we have in the UAE as a country, because, you know, we're not NASA yet, but these are all massive leaps that we're taking to get there.
And we're coming really for you, NASA. So impressive. We're coming for you. But it's really so impressive and such a moment of pride that the UAE is taking steps to really become pioneers in all fields, from space to infrastructure to technology. And it's, you know, it's just like you think, okay, they're coming out with cable cars, like, okay, that's an impressive step, okay, it stops there. But no, they just keep pushing boundaries on all fields, and it's just beyond impressive. Such amazing leadership and such an amazing example to all of us as residents, citizens, visitors. It's very inspiring.
100%. And I would love to jump in and say, when is the next tourist mission going to be? But as we know that a lot of these missions are very much scientific based, research based, you know, can we live in these places? This is what they're for. So I don't think we're going to see the next tourist mission or a tourist mission yet. But it's something we can think about. We can ponder.
Question: would you want to live on another planet? Like, if you got the chance to, okay, they're building a civilization on Mars, and they are welcoming citizens, just like normal folks, to come in and.
Does it have a high joint?
No.
High joint. It's up. Move on. Would I want to live on a different planet right now? No. I like my home comforts.
Yeah, but what if they
said
my
family?
Okay, no not hillbillies, like just you know,
explain your sentiment.
The cream of the cream, you know, like they come and live on space, like you live with all the elite, like the elite society, just like you get the best of the best.
Elite society.
I don't know.
No, screw that.
Okay.
My family is the elite.
I remember having this conversation with you before.
Yeah.
And you're just like,
oh, I flip flop. I don't know. Depends on the morning. I had my coffee.
If the world is ending, maybe I would escape and not.
Yeah, you didn't say the world was ending.
Okay, fine. But got it. I know where you're at now. So if the world wasn't ending and you had the choice, you wouldn't. But if the world was ending and you had the choice, you would.
Yeah.
Leave everyone behind.
Oh, stop. Trying to make me a villain.
Team player right here. But moving on. Dubai University finally announces graduation dates after immense pressure from students. Now, it's no secret that every university student's dreams of walking up on a stage to collect her hard-earned degree, having their parents, guardians, peers, and professors cheer them on with pride and delight, and it's a huge milestone. and a commemoration that students highly anticipate and yearn for. Now, with that being said, a British Dubai-based university experienced a huge fallout with their students over the lack of initiative being taken to organize a convocation ceremony for them. Now, Middlesex University Dubai sent an email to the graduating class of 2020 back in May of last year, announcing the postponement of the convocation until March 2021. And with the March 2021 ceremony being delayed again, eager students then took to the university's official Instagram to voice their plight under the university's social media posts. And Arshia Suhas and her fellow classmates spoke to Lovin Dubai and shared how the university tried to block these students who tried to complain and tried to remove their comments. However, when we reached out to Middlesex for a statement, the university verified that preps for the graduation are well.
Lovin Extra is here. This is the new membership, and while absolutely nothing changes for our readers, extra members get access to premium content, exclusive competitions, and first look for tickets and access to the coolest events across the city, and Lovin merch. If you subscribe right now, a very cool Lovin Red Eco Water bottle will be delivered to your door.
Underway.
Students who voiced complaints were reached out to privately, and they were informed about the dates being pushed until next year. However, just yesterday evening, finally, the university shared a post announcing that yes, the graduation for classes 2020 and 21 is confirmed for 23rd of March 2022 at the Dubai Opera, no less.
So that's amazing news for students, and finally their voices were heard. So I mean, like, always better than never, right?
Oh, it's such good news, right?
Yeah.
Because it's something, and it's the 2 years they're going to get their graduation ceremony. Students in particular, and this is why the story I think kind of touched us, because we know we were kind of okay during COVID, you know,
Yeah.
like we were in the office, like life kept moving, but students had such a rough time, and you really just felt for them for not being able to have their graduation.
Very true.
I'm one of them.
Ali is one of them, and
But I have mine in 10 days.
Oh!
oh my god, I can't wait to see you all dressed up.
Are you attending for AUD, right?
Yeah.
Where is it? World Trade Center.
AUD.
Oh, in AUD. That's
Yeah.
new.
How many students? Do you have any idea?
No idea.
Like
Oh.
it's such a momentous mark in your life, like of all the slog, and then you get to see all of your friends, and it's such a special occasion. So it's so great, and they're going all out. So well done, Middlesex, for announcing that it's happening at Dubai Opera. What a cool location.
I didn't go for my graduation. I graduated from Middlesex as well, but yeah, I didn't go because I was working hard, earning the moolah.
Same.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, crazy!
I moved here. Maybe we could join Ali's. We should get a picture. Maybe we can have a graduation ceremony. Ali's just like never keen for outside of work activity with Simran and I.
Ever. Like, he had a yacht party and he's like, talk about my yacht party. We spoke about it. We thought we'll get invites, but no.
Don't talk about my you talked about my
No, you said wish your friend. No, one of the days you're like, wish my friend happy birthday.
That was,
We
he
did.
did say don't talk about the boat party.
There were 2 times.
Why didn't he want us to talk about it?
Why did he tell us about it if he didn't want us to talk about it?
Actually, in private.
Whatever. Yeah, whatever.
Anyway, massive excitement for all of those students who get to finally, you know, plan the whole day.
No, really, like they miss out graduation, prom, and it's really nice to see universities taking the step. Like during COVID last year, so many universities tried to work around it, like, you know, the big cinema graduation that happened, and just virtual graduations. So that's amazing to see, you know, like universities taking the initiative, and when universities don't, students kind of push them. And this is just one great example of like, if you you know the saying, like, ask and you shall receive.
100%. You're not going to get things that you don't ask for.
Exactly. So like students asking for this and finally getting it, it's just a brilliant story in all.
Overall.
Yeah.
Moving on to something I'm super duper excited for. Another day, another huge Expo 2020 Dubai announcement. The one and only Riverdance is confirmed to come to Expo 2020 Dubai. Can we get a 6 second?
Woo! Okay.
Just to give you a flavor.
Okay, let's go. Full volume.
We can only have 6 seconds. Stop. Okay, the world famous Riverdance is coming to Dubai for Expo 2020. If you haven't seen or heard of Riverdance, please take note. It's an incredible theatrical dance show that's won hearts around the world since it started back in 1995. Since then, it has visited more than 450 venues worldwide, and it's been seen by 25 million people.
And now you can see it for the price of an Expo ticket. This is seriously a once-in-a-lifetime show. There will be 25 nights of Riverdance from November 4th until 28th, culminating a grand finale of the last night, where they aim to break a world record for the largest number of people actually doing the Riverdance. And there will be a masterclass around Dubai, and one lucky star will get the chance to perform with the all-star team on stage at the grand finale. And that lucky winner could be you, or it could be Casey.
It could be me. Okay. First of all, I'd love to know: are you aware of Riverdance? Because when I grew up, Riverdance is the most incredible dance show, and it's something I've never got to see live. However, a couple of the team are in town now, and they came to our office this week, and I got to dance with them. I don't know how to dance. So did Ali. And you can see the video beside us. So they are basically so talented at what they do. Their lives are devoted to dance. They're incredibly passionate about it. You got that sense when we were speaking to them. And what they're doing for Expo 2020 in Dubai is showing the UAE and the world a snippet of what they can do. Now, usually, they've played all around the world. Usually, you're paying enough money to go and watch these guys. However, you can actually see them as part of your Expo 2020 ticket. So if you already have a season pass, for example, you pretty much have a free ticket to go and see Riverdance. Not only that, they are doing masterclasses. They're going to have 25 nights of performances, and at the end of it, they want to have the most people ever to perform the Riverdance. And so everyone in the stadium that are in the Jubilee Park that night will join in to break that world record. So do I want to break a world record with Riverdance in Dubai? Yes. So excited. I can't dance. I need to just remind you, I can't dance. Ali, you learned some Riverdance. Thoughts?
It was fun. It was fun, but I can't remember the moves.
What if we have it beside us on screen? Can you show people what you learned?
Honestly, Casey's so passionate about this. You guys can just tell.
It's just this song. We play it again for 6 seconds. We have copyright issues.
Wait, I have to stop it, right?
Okay. Are you going to do it too, Sarin?
No.
Okay.
Casey, take the stage.
I'm going to show him from here.
She's like a graceful flamingo.
We need to keep going with the 6 seconds. Graceful flamingo, exactly, because flamingos are not graceful.
They are.
It was
1, 2, 3.
Jump, and then I forgot.
And then just go really, 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 really fast. 1, 2,
Doing what?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna mute it.
Once more.
Do you want to get a tutorial from here? Just
yeah, it's a bit of flamingo.
Look at their footwork.
When they came to our office, by the way, they had to put down these wooden boards because they were going to break our tiles with their feet work. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Then?
It's like their legs don't even touch the ground. Honestly, their legs don't even touch the ground. They're leaping on the ground. It's amazing. It's like they're flying.
They are
amazing footwork.
Incredibly talented. It's literally once in a lifetime. I don't really know how to compare it, but let's say, for example, at a Pearl show or what's the Vegas equivalent of a Pearl? So just a really world-renowned show at the Expo 2020 site. So if you're going and you need another reason to go to Expo, make it Riverdance, because it's going to be sensational. And it's the whole music, it's the sound, and it's these incredibly talented performers. And they are looking for one person to join them on stage the final night, and more details to come on that.
If you can beat Casey, then you might be the one on there.
That'll be tricky. My mom is very excited for me to perform on stage.
Hi, Mom. Casey's mommy.
Hi, Mom.
Moving on to our next story, booster shots of Pfizer-BioNTech and Sputnik vaccines have been approved in the UAE. Now, the UAE's Ministry of Health and Prevention, MOHAP, has just approved the emergency use of the booster shots of Pfizer-BioNTech and Sputnik COVID-19 vaccinations. The decision comes after the updated studies on booster shots. Now, the category of people who are required to take the booster shots of Pfizer and Sputnik should do so after 6 months from getting the second dose. Now, there needs to be a 6 months gap. Now, those who are now required to take the booster shots are senior citizens, residents above the age of 60, people with chronic diseases, individuals at the risk of complications aged from 50 to 59, and people receiving long-term health care aged 18 years and above.
The National Emergency Crisis and Disaster Management Authority stated that the booster dose should help improve immunity after the vaccine shots. They also advised that individuals who are eligible for the booster shot should take it to protect their health and also lessen the spread of the COVID-19.
Exactly. So
the COVID-19 of COVID-19.
Of the coronavirus. Anyway, but yes, if you guys are eligible after the 6 months period, after the 6 months period has been filled, you can go and get your booster shot. So that's good news on the vaccine front. So now you can get a booster shot for Sputnik and Sinopharm as well as Pfizer-BioNTech.
And, you know, having the vaccine, if there's any eligible people who are still out there who haven't taken it, it's pretty much your pass. You know, you need to either have a vaccine or a negative COVID test to get into places like Expo and kind of big events. So it's very helpful. And then you'll have your green status on the Al Hosn app once you have that test as well. So very exciting.
But you do not need to get the booster shots if you have been vaccinated with Sinopharm and you have received the Sinopharm booster. Then you don't need to go ahead with the Pfizer-BioNTech or Sputnik.
Are we all vaccinated in this office?
I think so. Pfizer. These girls are on Pfizer.
You guys vaccinated? It's so incredible that the boosters are available for those who need to get it. But I believe that's all we have time for, guys. As always, remember, we do shout-outs. We do birthday shout-outs. We did
Anyone's birthday?
Anyone's birthday.
Should we just make up a birthday? Happy birthday, Marcus!
Happy birthday, Marcus! Actually, I'm going to a brunch that in 2 weeks' time. And if it's your birthday, you get a free one. So how do I swindle that?
Okay, so fake IDs. No, just kidding. There's no such thing as a fake ID.
I want a free birthday brunch. Is that really cheap?
No, brunches are expensive.
And then we're going with a group of it's a big one because my boyfriend's sister's visiting. There's 15 to 20 people going.
Yeah.
And not one person has their birthday within that 2 weeks, which is just crazy. You'd think.
Man. Oh, is it the UBK one?
No. It's Mamazonia. Anyone been? Looking forward to it.
See, that's how you kind of, get on stalking people. Ask them where they're going, mention a restaurant and they'll be like, no, the other one. So now we know. Now we follow.
Huh?
Now we come to where you're at and we join in the party.
What is it with you wanting to hang out with us all the time?
Okay.
On that note, stay tuned. A quick shout out for the Social Knockout 2 happening at the Coca-Cola Arena on October 15th. We had Money Kicks in studio yesterday. The interview is going to be going live on Sunday. We're also going to have Jemana Khan in studio. We're also hopefully going to have other fighters. So please stay tuned for that. Get your tickets now. There was massive buzz for the last one and there'll be even bigger buzz for the next one. That's all from us. Goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me.
Stay safe. Wash your hands.
Take a shower.
Guys, that is a wrap for the Lovin Daily. We are back same time, same place every weekday morning. And of course, don't miss the Lovin Show every Tuesday where I chat with Dubai personalities. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and have a great day.